Hey guys, here's a quick look at the new Walkera G400 helicopter. So this is pretty much based off of the V400 helicopter, except this is the G series, which has GPS technology. So you can see here, it looks just like your standard V400 helicopter. Different style canopy, same canopy, just different color scheme on here. It's got like a little bit of reddish look on the top windshield and a semi-bright orange color on the side canopy here. So I'm pretty sure when you're flying outside, overcast skies, you shouldn't have a problem seeing this helicopter because the color, stands out when you're flying it. So my package came with the Walkera Devo 7 transmitter. I believe you can also get it with the Devo 10 or even the newer Devo F7DS with FPV technology if you want to go that route. This is a US wall plug, so you can plug into your balance charger to charge the included 3-cell 1600 milliamp hour battery. And you also get some accessories like battery bands to strap down the battery to your helicopter, Allen keys to make any adjustments, flathead screwdriver, and even a little pitch tool right here, which you put a little rod through there and you can measure your pitch. But pretty much this helicopter comes set out of the box, so you wouldn't really have to mess with or change any settings when you get it, unless you're an advanced pilot and you want it rechanged to pitch, the pitch and everything like that. But if you're still beginner or still still new to the helicopter scene, I would just recommend you to leave the settings the way they come out of the box. Even if you get the ready to fly version, believe the transmitter and helicopter should be already preset and pre-adjusted for the first flight, so you don't have to make any adjustments once again. So here we go. Let me put all of these stuff on the side and give you guys a closer look at the G400. So you can see over here, this is the ESC for the 2 brush motors. We have one brush motor for the main and also another brush motor for the tail. I'm not exactly sure why Walkera is using the old school brush motor, but this is geared for more of the entry level pilots. So I guess it keeps costs down, or maybe this is just what works with their new flight controller for the GPS technology. The receiver up front is the FCS 400. This is the receiver and the whole flight controller built into one unit. You have one antenna for diversity, I guess, not dual diversity, but one long range antenna. Even has a little cap down here, I guess, to extend your range. If you plan to fly far, you can see it's got this little ring right here to kind of amplify the signal. Down here, I believe it's either the compass or the altimeters. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but it's either the compass or altimeters. We have digital servos all the way around for the cyclic controls. They're micro servos. I believe they're digitals too. The one complaint about the V400 was the stock servos were stripping out way too easy. When you land hard or even in a crash, they would strip out. I'm not exactly sure if these are the same exact servos or not. But you can find more info on the servo specs on Walkera's site or even on your dealer's website and see if compare if they're the same servos or not. I mean, when I flew the V400 in the past, I haven't really had any problems with the servo stripping out, so I'm not too worried about these because I don't crash too often, so I'm not gonna be able to test that part out. Back here is the GPS puck or GPS module, and basically what this GPS does is it takes the satellites in way up outer space. It takes those satellites, calculates the coordinates, and it keeps your helicopter, when you're flying in GPS mode, it's going to hold the helicopter in one position, same altitude with the altimeters on there. So that's a pretty neat feature. And there's also another feature, which is return to home. Pretty much you have your switch over here. You can fly just like a standard helicopter. You put the mix switch to the middle, which is going to be your GPS function, where your helicopter will hold GPS, and you fly too far now, you lose orientation. You have this backup where you can hit all the way down. Your helicopter is going to come back to home point where it took off, where it last took off. So that's a pretty neat feature for all type of pilots. You can see aluminum boom, G10 for G10 material for the horizontal tail fin, brush motor, gear reduction for the tail propeller back here, and last but not least, you can see back here is a little LED light. This is going to be the indicator for the GPS. When you first plug in the battery, it's going to give you the status of your GPS signals. It's going to give you status of the battery. If your battery's too low, it's going to blink red. So pretty much this is your status indicator, which is pretty neat because you always want to know how many satellites you have, you know, if everything's working correctly or not. So indicator light back here. Plastic main grips, aluminum main hub for the rotor, and I believe this is a very hard or very hard plastic or foam with a, you know, core on the inside, so it's pretty nice and strong. You can see just even for foam or plastic blades, they're pretty stiff. Carbon props will flex the same exact way, so pretty cool. It's pretty stiff. I may have to come back and tighten down these blades a little bit because they do feel a little bit loose right here. But I'm going to just leave it the way it is and fly it on the next video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for, you know, the future videos coming up very soon. So I hope you guys enjoyed it once again. Thanks for watching, guys.